Hey everybody, Thomas here, and today I'm out here with a long-time subscriber. I think you've been subscribed to me for way back before I was 1,000 subscribers. This is Mr. Floyd from Brenco Sawmill and Woodworking down here in, what town are we in?
Fort Meade, Florida.
Fort Meade, Florida. So it's been a long-time subscriber of the channel. I'm here in Florida doing some stuff with the Navy, and I'd said, you know what, let's come on down here. Let's do it. Last weekend I was at Gary Atkinson's place up in South Carolina. Now we're here in Central Florida, just south of Orlando. And I'm like, this is a great way to spend the day. Let's go talk to some people who like sawmills and stuff like that and see what they have to offer. One of the things I want to talk about today is Mr. Floyd, much like myself and my dad, he's got 3 sawmills. So he's got the 1220 sawmill here that he's had since 2015. He's got a Timber King 2200 over here, as well as he's got a slabber mill. So very much the same type setup that we have. I used to have the 1220 as well and everything, but 3 sawmills. But what really is important to know about this one is he has a sawmill that can cut long. And what I mean by long, this sawmill right here will cut 30 feet long. If you have a sawmill that will cut 30 feet long, you are going to rule the market in that area, because very few sawmills can cut, say, over 24 foot or so. Most sawmills don't even cut over 20 foot. But he's got the perfect setup here because he's got a manual mill that will cut long. He's got a fully hydraulic mill that will cut all the rest of the stuff. So that's a huge way to run a business, because you can offer so many different things. You can cut beams for people. You can cut wood to process into other things such as 2x4s or 1x4s or 1x6s, anything like that. But also, with all this stuff here, see in the background there, he has that kiln as well. He's got a solar kiln, and I've been talking to Mr. Floyd here for a while. That solar kiln is something that I've wanted to do for a while because he has it on a trailer. He can move that around to follow the sun to make sure he's getting the maximum amount of sunlight in there to kiln dry his wood. So without further ado, let's go ahead, and I wanted to show a few things that he has on this 1220 mill that are absolutely cool. One of which is a way to turn a log. So Mr. Floyd, if you're going to demonstrate how this works and kind of like where you got this from.
You just hook it up on this side.
Look at that. That's a way to turn a log, folks. Now, we had an older log on here. We just threw it on here. This would be something perfect to show. But that just shows you how simple it is to turn a log. No cant hook required. You can use this cool contraption that just slides on between the bunks. That is pretty neat. So that came with the mill when you bought it?
Yes.
And he bought it from an individual down the road. Also, this is something that Mr. Robert would be really interested in. Take a look at that log stop right there, or log dog. That is pretty neat. That's almost like a cam type system. Put it on there, locks into place and holds it. That's a quick way to secure a log down rather than using this clamp right here, which you have to put it up against there and then screw it on, all sorts of stuff. So that's pretty cool. But this is just one aspect of what you do. You cut wood and everything. Mostly you're cutting for yourself to use on other jobs that you're gonna do. And then you build all sorts of stuff. So we're gonna pop inside, take a look at what he builds and everything, and the equipment he has in there, because you've got the Woodmaster planers. The 725 and the 718. Are there any other ones you have? And the 712. So you've got the...
I got them all 3.
There you go. Okay, we're out here in Mr. Floyd's workshop here, and he's, again, this is the total package. He's got his Timber King sawmills. He cuts wood. This wood came off of his property. He cut it on those Timber King sawmills. Then he put it into his kiln, and now he's making a final product. So what do you have here, sir?
These are bathroom cabinets, pine, the beetle pine. So when we do them all. We domino them together. We use the Woodmaster planer.
Yep.
We do all of our planing. We use a Festool track saw to get them cut, and then we domino them together and build cabinets. The majority of it is all glued, and very little pin nails.
Mm-hmm. And then you were saying these pieces over here are what? These are Jack and Jill.
This is a 8-foot Jack and Jill. I'll have 2 sinks, 3 sets of drawers.
And one of the things that's amazing, he was just telling me this. I said, "Oh, you don't have a joiner?" No, the actual pieces and stuff. These are all put together with the seam that you cut on your Festool.
And
That Festool track saw is amazing, folks. I mean, I am not a woodworker. I dabble in some woodwork. This gentleman here, he is a woodworker. His Festool collection is quite impressive, and what he can do with those tools is quite impressive. And he was showing me like what the different saws can do, and I'm just blown away. At the end of this video, I'm gonna put some pictures of a house that he's working on right now. It'll just blow your mind. And a lot of it's, you know, you're doing all the work and everything. Some of the stuff that you've cut on your sawmill, some of the stuff you bought, but you're doing the finished product, and it's awesome. This is a really, you know, great use of your skills and your equipment and everything. Just blown away at how good everything looks and how straight those lines are. And this is wood you said was from your property.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Awesome. And then show us what you got over here, these little holder things. I thought these were cool as all get out.
Little phone holders or computer holders.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty neat. And I am blown away at how something like this, I mean, simple, absolutely beautiful. Like you said, you could put a cookbook in the kitchen with this. I think your wife's claimed a couple of these. There you go.
She sets them on the table so the grandbabies can watch.
That's great.
Videos.
That's great. Now, are you going to sell these if anyone wanted any?
Yeah, if they want them, we can box them up and ship them to them.
And the cool thing is about how these connect. Literally, you could ship these quite easily. That's pretty neat. Okay, folks, now we're back downstairs here, and this is your 725 planer, and you've got your 718 and your 712 over here. But what do you use this planer for?
This one is just to plane the slabs in the wood.
Mm-hmm.
Then we use the 718 to do all of the sidings.
Yep, and you've got a rather large collection of the knife sets and everything for the Woodmaster planer. These are all just examples of different things you do here and everything, including the D-log, but you use also, or that's a knife as well.
Yes.
So yeah, these D-logs are pretty cool. I know my buddy Craig out west does this as well over in Utah, but you can do like the wood paneling if it looks like it's a log cabin home and everything. I mean, there's a lot of different knife capabilities and stuff like that. How many knife sets do you think you have?
We probably got a dozen and a half different ones.
Mm-hmm. And then for your, what is this right here? This is tongue and groove?
This is tongue and groove. We made this for a customer 1 inch for a ceiling.
Okay. And you use the Woodmaster as well as a molders with that. Is that correct?
Yeah, a shaper.
Shaper. Okay.
Shaper. And then we've got different for casing and baseboards, different profiles.
Okay.
We make as well.
How long have you been doing this with the Woodmaster planers and molders?
We've been doing this since 2016.
Okay. And you've got the upgraded, big old farm motor on both of these, like the 7.5 horse, whatever that may be.
Yeah.
And this one here, you said has the helical head with the carbide teeth. That's pretty impressive. And you were just telling me the other day, or just earlier, you've cut miles.
Miles. Yeah.
And while
I wished I would have wrote it all down, but I guarantee you it's miles.
When we were upstairs, the other thing I was really impressed with is your Festool collection is quite impressive. And the green tools are expensive tools, but like you said, buy once, cry once.
Yeah.
But they are a quality tool, and I was really impressed seeing all the work that you've done with those. And like I said at the end of this video, I'm going to show some pictures of projects that you're working on, because it's amazing. And again, this is all wood that you've cut up and everything. Some of it even came off your own property out here.
Right.
So that's awesome, and I'm really looking forward to it, because you're gonna be moving here soon, and might be moving to the best state in the world. So yes. I'm super excited.
Here I come.
Super excited. So when you do this there, I'm just really excited to see what you're gonna do with your business there and everything, and just it's the best state in the world. So what's not to like? Well, again, Mr. Floyd, I've had a fantastic time here. I know this is a short video. We did a lot of stuff that wasn't on video and everything, but I've had a great time here. He's been literally a long-time subscriber. We were just talking about this back when I had my 1400 mil, and it's just awesome to finally meet you in person and everything. But I've absolutely enjoyed this. Looking forward to when you move up to Tennessee, and we'll hang out up there again and do another video up there when you're all set up. But all right, folks, well, please like, subscribe, and we'll see you around. And we're going to throw some beautiful stuff that this gentleman's put together, because not only has he done homes and remodeling, stuff like that, you do a lot of furniture pieces, cabinetry, epoxy stuff, you name it. So the full package, everything with the help of the Timber King and Woodmaster. We've done it again. Woodmaster tools. But yeah, thank you for showing me around out here. We'll see you around. Thanks.